everybody, welcome back to the corner. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
All right, so by now it is Saturday, which means you already know we about to get up in here and talk about Insecure. Okay, so by now you should have watched Insecure episode 3, season 3, episode 3. It's called Backwards Like. Y'all know I got my notes because I'm ready to talk, honey. I took notes. And it come on tomorrow, so maybe because I don't have to work, I could film it and we could talk about it earlier than Saturday. Who knows? Don't count on it though. All right, so in this episode, y'all, it started off a little too much for me. Like the Cheetos, I thought, oh Lord, that is a kid's food. Issa. Child, thank God it was a daydream. When it opened up, I said, what am I watching? Like, what is this? It was too much for me. It was a little too much. Anyways, let's take off. Okay, so I told y'all, didn't I tell y'all Molly was not gonna be here for Issa? Like, Molly is so many of us, like, you know how like you the girl, like most of us have that one friend, I'm probably the friend who can like give the best advice but suck at taking her own advice. Like, you could give the best man advice, right? But you pick the clown, the hood rats, the drug dealers, you know, the mans that got you a side chick. Like, we knew Molly wasn't gonna be here for it, but Molly need to focus on her own life because you can't, okay, like, pot can't call the kettle black, you know what I'm saying? Like, hello. Molly, I knew Molly wasn't gonna be here for it, but she's protecting Issa, which I understand. But at the same time, it's like, Molly, you can't talk, Molly, you can't talk. All right. Now, what I really want to talk about is the laundry room scene. Okay, so they was at the laundromat, and like Daniel was looking at the depths of Issa's soul. Okay, and Issa told Daniel like, hey, I kind of found a job as a apartment manager, like fixing up apartments or whatever. And Daniel was everything but happy for her. Like, what? Like, he was like, you sure you want to do that? Like, what? You don't know how to fix anything. You want to do that? Like, I told you could stay with me. Sir, like, she got a job. Like, you not her mans. You not her man. So you don't need to be concerned about what she can fix up, how it's going to stress. You ain't her mans, bruh. If you was her mans, you could care like that, but you her friend. So what you should have said was, I'm happy for you. And then said something like, but a piece of me, you know what I'm saying, wants you to be here with me because I'm selfish. Because I'm selfish. I want you on my... I'm sorry. Because I'm selfish and I like you and I like having you near me. But guys don't ever say how they feel. They just do that whole, like, you see how he did that? Like, I mean, but you gonna be stressed out, like flipping it on her to make her contemplate her decision. Boy, just tell her you like her. Tell her you want her close. Tell her you want her near and you like what y'all got going on because you ain't ever felt like this before and she gets you. God, leave. Like, do we have to teach y'all everything? Daniel, come on. Like, I kind of want y'all to be together too, but can you just don't not be happy for her only to get her to stay because that's selfish. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that. And then he ruined dinner with his attitude. Like, bye, Daniel. Bye. Goodbye. Okay? Now, there was some things that I was really intrigued about. Like, so y'all know how Molly is like starting to work at a black firm now. And like the black firm is like totally different from everything she's used to. Like, they're behind. Like, I'm gonna shut my mouth. And so like she's having a culture shock and you know, she's just not, it's not working for her. And, you know, when they were at the bar, there was something that stuck out to me when she was like, you know, talking about black people and like, you want black people to be successful, but not better than you. It's like we're trained to hate ourselves. And I was like, oh my God, for real. You know what I'm saying? And then that made me think of Issa. Like, Issa literally stayed in a job, right? Where she hated, right? She got so much life from that little job fair, right? And it says so much about us. Like, we will stay stagnant for a paycheck, okay? We will be miserable, hate our lives, hate our jobs, just so we can pay the bills. Like, girl, be happy, be fulfilled. Like, you don't like working there, quit and work somewhere where you're purposeful. Don't just work somewhere for a paycheck. Trust me, it's miserable. I spent like 3 years of my life doing that, and it was... Now look at me, I got bags under my eyeballs and stuff because I'm miserable. Like, girl, boss up and find you somewhere else you want to go. Now, the last thing I want to finish off with was, remember when Daniel told Issa, I'm always saving you? And then like he came back and said, I was tripping. I'm sorry. No. Look, pay attention to what people say when they're angry, because that's how they really feel about you. I'm always saving you, Issa. Oh, so now what's the problem to save me? Like if I was Issa, I would have been like, bye, Daniel. Again, like he's not happy for you. He said he was angry and he said he meant that. Daniel meant that. He tired of saving you, Issa. This time you gonna drown. He ain't gonna save you. But if you like her, which I think you do, Daniel, you should have just said what you meant. Say how you feel. Mean what you say at all times. Don't be out here throwing hints. We don't catch them. Ooh, child, I can't wait for episode 4. Daniel's starting to make me mad because y'all know I'm Team Issa. Now, if Issa get up here making wild decisions, I'm not going to be Team Issa. But I'm Team Issa right now because, like, Issa's trying to get her ducks in a row. She's trying to boss up. She's seen the errors of her ways. And she's trying to get herself back on track. She likes Daniel and she doesn't want to mess up this relationship. So she's trying to take a step back, which I honor. And Daniel's like, no, don't leave me. I love you. But I don't want to say that because I'm a man and I don't know how to own up to my feelings. But anyways, we're back in the corner to talk about Insecure next week. Y'all ready? Let's get ready. Watch the episode on Sunday. Oh, bye, y'all. See y'all later. Ew.